Hey guys, sorry about the light in the background. You probably see the light ray right about here every time I move. Sorry about that. I have a light on in the background, so I have better lighting. Because I thought most of my videos didn't have that much of good lighting. But anyways, so welcome to the very first episode of Amber's Time. I hope you guys really enjoy it. And as I said before, it's actually inspired by Cutie Pie Martzia. And Martzia, thank you for doing Martzia's time because then I would be doing it. And it's kind of like copyright, and that's technically what I'm doing. But mine's are gonna be a little bit different. And I have a cut here. Well, it's not a cut. That's a burn mark. When my mom was straightening my hair, she accidentally burnt me, and then she could not forgive herself. She kept hugging me, and I wasn't mad at all. But it did hurt a lot. So yeah, she's a really great mother and all. I probably should be saying all this on Mother's Day, which actually passed. But anyways, I have Ace here. He's like by my feet. He's not on the couch this time. If he wants to, he can come up. That's fine. But anyways, ow, I just kind of almost put my eye. Anyways, we're going to start off with a great Q&A. I have questions on these pieces of paper here. These are not from comments. These are from family members and friends. They wanted to, yeah, they told me to put it on this here. So anyways, the first question is, if it weren't for YouTube, what would you be doing right now? It's a hard one. If it weren't for YouTube, since I am not old, I'm only 10, as you guys know, I'm not old enough. If it actually weren't for YouTube, I'd probably be out most of the time. I mean, if I were grown up and it weren't for YouTube, if YouTube didn't exist or if it got taken down or something, why would it get taken down? But if it did, if something happened like that, then I would probably be getting myself a job, or either goofing around with friends, or, just running around the country and running around the world, and maybe the city. We'll start small, running around the neighborhood, and then we grow up running around the city, and then hopefully probably be running around the world. So yeah. Okay, this one says, what are your plans for the future? My plans for the future. I kind of already said it in the last question that I answered. I want to grow up to, just have fun. I don't want to be that kind of person who's always stressing over work. So I may or may not get a job. I could just do work around the house to get my allowance. I could do that, or I could actually choose to get a real job, which I bet I'm probably not going to do unless it's a job with one of my friends. I cannot stand that much away from my friends. If I'm not with them up close and personal, then I'm either talking to them, texting them on Instagram, or Messenger, Facebook, or just regular texting. So I'd say my plans for the future are just, hanging out with my friends and maybe traveling around the world, which I doubt. I don't have that many friends that are girls anymore. They're mostly guys. I have one really close friend that's a girl. Her name is Rodley. If you're watching this, shout out to you. I love you. You're my best friend ever. And, well, our plans, when I still had friends that were girls, we got into a big argument and it just ended. So I'm fine. I don't regret what I did. Robley is the one friend that never left me. But anyways, our plans for the future, when I had lots of more friends that are girls, it was to travel around the world, and it may or may not still be that, but I don't know, because when we're with the guys, they might just want to sit back and chill, and that sounds a lot less stressful than, regular stuff that people do in life. Okay, if you had to pick one YouTuber to be for a day, who would it be? Who would it be? That's a hard question. Probably Marcia Cutie Pie or Felix. Probably Marcia Cutie Pie or Cutie Pie itself. Because they're my two top most favorite YouTubers ever. Like, I love them. And the question doesn't say why I would pick them, but I'm just gonna say why anyways. Because, like, I get to hang out with the pugs, and I'd actually rather hang out with them than be them. You know, hanging out with them is like just amazing. It feels like you're meeting a celebrity. So yeah, that's my answer to that question. I don't know what yours is. By the way, I forgot to mention at the beginning, you guys can be doing this along with me, doing the questions. You guys can answer them as well, and if you do intend to do that, tell me what the answers were in the comments down below for question 1, 2, and 3. And for the other questions that I have here, which I'm going to do. What pets have you had in the past? The question says in the future. I think they meant past, so I'm just going to go with past, but the question says in the future. I just read it up as past because future does not make any sense. But yeah, or maybe they put what pets will I have in the future. I don't know, I'm just going to go with the past thing because that's what really makes sense here. So what pets have I had in the past? Oh jeez, I've only had 3 pets, like 3 of a kind pets. So I had guinea pigs when I was like, I didn't really have guinea pigs. My brother, my mom and dad did. I was not even born yet. So I think my mom was pregnant with me, or she wasn't pregnant yet. I don't know, but I wasn't born when they had the guinea pigs, but I know we had a couple of them. We had a lot. The second pet that I had, which I was actually like, I can remember it. I was like 5. I was really little when we had these, but I still remember when we had them. We had 5 turtles. We had them for a long, long time. Then we used to take them out of their tanks and, just put them on the floor, and they would crawl everywhere, and I used to play hide and go seek with them. And yeah, so I had turtles, and the pet that I have recently right now, as you guys know, is Ace. We got rid of the turtles. We put them in a lake where they would probably have a happier home and a better habitat because they actually got too big, and the guinea pigs got gigantic. So we had to give them away. So yeah, next question. As you guys know, recent pet that we have now is Ace. Will you ever do a Disney Looks video? Yes, I will, eventually. What was the very first anime you've ever watched? Definitely Dragon Ball Z. I used to watch some episodes with my brother, but the series as an anime that I've watched episode by episode, in order, is definitely the first one that I watched in order was definitely Fairy Tail. If you were to dye your hair any color, what would it be? Definitely, I keep saying definitely, sorry, but definitely a light brown and a pinkish, orangish, purplish at the ends of it. So I'd dye it a darker but brighter brown, and then a lighter brown in the middle, and then at the very tips of it, it would be a dark purple, a light pink, and a little bit of orange. So yeah, I'm sorry the first episode of Amber's Time was so short. I only had time to do one Q&A with not many questions, but I promise the other ones that I'll do in the future, they will be longer. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye! See you soon!